Hi everyone, my name is Maddie and I did my poster on politeness theory. First, I'd like to apologize if there is any background noise. I am recording this in a hotel as I'm on the road for softball. But anyway, back into my poster. So as I said, I did politeness theory, which was developed by Penelope Brown and Stephen Levinson. And so just to recap, politeness theory is a theory that focuses on the ways that people communicate in order to save face within day-to-day interactions. Just to recap, positive face is the want to be appreciated, and negative face is the face that would like to feel autonomous and independent and respected. So then, looking into my dyad from the semester, I realized I wanted to study this theory because I think it played a big role in the relationship that I created with my dyad. I had a little bit of a different experience as my dyad because of my original dyad dropping the class. My dyad was actually someone outside of class, actually a freshman on the softball team. So one of the factors that of face-threatening acts is sometimes if the sender is at a different power level than the receiver, that can create a more severe face-threatening act. So I realized that in my dyad, with my dyad being a freshman and me being a fourth year on the team, there was a little bit of a power imbalance, and I didn't take that into account when we were first having our meetings. That the interactions for her might have seemed more severe because it was more of a face threat to her. Another thing that I found within my dyad that I found within my research as well was when I was first meeting with my dyad partner, we were very careful with how we interacted with each other. We used something called modal expressions. So modal expressions are words such as can, may, should, could, kind of like to imply that there is room to discuss what you are requesting. It leaves room for negotiation. And I found that at the beginning of me and my dyad's relationship, we used those expressions a lot because we didn't want the requests to be face-threatening acts for each other. For example, if I asked about a possible meeting, I would say, hey, would you maybe be able to do this date, because I didn't want to threaten her negative face and her autonomy. Another thing that I noticed was, another thing I found in my research was that sometimes offering support to your dyad or offering social support to friends can be a threat to their negative face. I did a lot in the beginning of me and my dyad's relationship to make her feel comfortable. I would make sure I offered her support within our partnership and then also on the softball field. And I didn't realize that some of those offerings of social support could have been seen as a negative face threat to her, that I might have been impeding on her autonomy. So that research really helped me rethink those interactions and realize that while I am trying to help, this also might be a negative face threat for her. Another thing that I found within my research that I connected to my dyad partner was how affectionate expressions can affect negative face as well. As I said, I'm somebody who wanted to express, especially early on in our partnership, that I cared about her, because I did. Obviously there's a little bit of a different relationship between me and my dyad, with her being on my softball team. But I wanted to make sure that she felt appreciated in our friendship, and I think early on I might have overstepped some things and threatened her autonomy through that affectionate expression by implying that we were some kind of a pair or partnership. So yeah, that was my poster on politeness theory and how I related it to my dyad. Thank you for listening.